Rexy's Roaring River Ride. Once upon a time, in the very, very long ago, when the world was green and giant, lived a young Tyrannosaurus Rex named Rexy. Now, Rexy wasn't like other T-Rexes. While they practiced their loudest roars, Rexy loved to splash in the river and dream of floating. He zoomed past grumpy ankylosauruses munching on ferns, who looked up in surprise. He waved a tiny arm at a soaring pterodactyl, who squawked in confusion. One sunny afternoon, a huge, ancient log broke free from the riverbank. It was enormous, bigger than 3 grown-up triceratops. Rexy, feeling brave and a little bit silly, decided to hop on. "This is my raft," he roared a tiny, playful roar. But then, the river current grew strong. Whoosh went the log, carrying Rexy faster and faster down the twisting river. Rexy tumbled off, landing with a soft thump on a patch of soft ferns. He looked around. The air smelled sweet, and colorful flowers bloomed everywhere. He spotted a group of huge, leafy plants floating by. "Aha," he thought. The trees here were different, taller and spikier, and the air felt warmer. He hopped on, and with a mighty push from his strong legs, he launched himself back into the current. He saw creatures he'd never seen before, small, furry mammals scurrying in the bushes, and birds with feathers, not leathery wings. He saw his family practicing their roars. "This is an adventure," Rexy giggled, holding on tight. "I went on a roaring river ride, and I saw, well, you wouldn't believe it. The river carried him out of his familiar forest and into a strange new land." Rexy peeked through the leaves and saw something incredible, a huge, shiny metal vehicle, like a giant beetle, rolling through the forest. And inside, tiny, hairless creatures were looking out. "Humans," Rexy whispered, remembering stories from older dinosaurs about creatures who would one day walk the earth. "Where am I?" Rexy wondered. He had floated into a completely different era. He'd never seen such a small, delicate creature up close. Suddenly, the log bumped against a giant, mossy rock. A tiny, bright blue bird landed on his nose. "Chirp, chirp," it sang. Rexy blinked. Just then, a loud, rumbling sound echoed through the trees. It wasn't a dinosaur roar. It was a strange, roaring noise. Rexy knew he had to get back to his own time. He looked at the river. The current was still strong. He carefully pushed the plants together with his snout and little arms, creating a big, green raft. The river swirled him back through time, past the strange new creatures, past the spiky trees, and finally, back into his own familiar, giant treed forest. "Rexy, where have you been?" roared his mom. Rexy grinned. From that day on, Rexy still loved to splash, but he also loved to tell tales of his incredible journey through time, reminding everyone that even a little T-Rex could have the biggest adventures.